Good evening, everyone. Kevin from Kevin's Aquariums. Coming to you this week with a video of my 90-gallon African cichlid tank. I do have a few different types of African cichlids in here, mostly peacocks and ambuna. I do have an overflow with the sump filtration on this tank. Running the same light as I have in all my other tanks. I do have the fluval sky on here. I'll give you just a quick shot of the sump down in the bottom of the tank here. Not really much, but that's what the tank came with, so that's what I'm running. My favorite fish in this tank would be the OB peacock right here on the side. Has a lot of iridescent blue look to him in the right light. I do have quite a few different female peacocks in here, I believe. A few more that I'm waiting on them to color up and grow to see if they turn out to be males. I do have a dragon blood over here on the side. And not sure what this guy is right here. If anybody knows and could leave a comment, that would be great, because I can never remember what they're called. I've got a sunshine peacock in there as well. Two different OB peacocks and 3 yellow labs. And there's one there, and then 2 more up here. And if anybody, I've got another one here that I'm not sure what it's called. If anybody could leave that in the comments below. See if you'll let me get them on camera here. So yeah, if anybody can tell me what that fish is as well, that would be great. Same thing on this tank as the last tank. I didn't really talk about it in the last video. Kind of wanted to go for more of a minimalistic look, so I wanted to keep the aquascape kind of, like I said, minimalistic. Just a few different rocks and some substrate. I do leave a little bit of algae on the back of the tank, just because I do have a small Plecostomus in here. You may have seen him in the last close-up, but I've got a small gold nugget hanging on the bottom of the rock there. See if the other fish will let me get them on video. Maybe. There he is. I do feed these guys kind of a variety of foods. They get a mixture of hikari, fluval bug bites, some spirulina flakes, and then every once in a while I do give them some a few cubes of bloodworms. Here within the next, I'm hoping within the next 6 months, I do want to start breeding some of these African cichlids. The one I want to start breeding first would be the OB peacock. I did get him from my local fish store before they closed. So hopefully he's a breeding male. And then hopefully I'll have a few more of them coming soon. I do have one fish that somehow made it down into the sump and I haven't been able to catch him. It is a small fry. Let's see if he's going to come out and show up here on the camera. I do normally have more sponges in the bottom of the sump here. However, I did have to set up a quarantine tank, so I did have to put a few of them in there. I don't see him coming out right now, so. But yeah, once they've got the quarantine tank completely up and running, I will put them back down in the sump just to make sure that I have them filtered out and running for when I get another tank and want to set it up. So yeah, I'm going to try and do an upload every Monday. Next Monday I will do a video on my 33-gallon African shell dweller tank, and then after that I do have one more tank. It's a 45-gallon that I've been using as a quarantine / grow out tank for some South American cichlids that are going in the 125 from last week. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below and I will read them and respond. Thank you and have a good night.